So in 2021 there are a lot of phones that I've tested and a lot of phones actually do really well in my tests. However, there's one that stands out. However, sadly that one also has a lot of potential that isn't fully utilized. And yes, I am talking about the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra, one of my favorite devices from 2021 that still has a lot of potential that sadly for our global market seems to be forgotten. Anyway, let's dive into this video in collaboration with TechTablets as well. And if you don't know him, you should definitely subscribe to him. I think he's one of the best reviewers out there. Either way, let's jump into the video. So one of the things that I look a lot at when it comes to a phone is of course the camera. Yes, the headphone jack is one of them as well, and sadly the Mi 11 Ultra doesn't have that. But anyway, one of the things that I really care for is the camera itself, the performance, on how natural it looks, how close it gets to the scene that I'm seeing, allowing me to also edit if need be. And that is something that Xiaomi does really well, but also something where Xiaomi sadly has forgotten: the phone itself. In our European market or our normal worldwide market, it seems that the software update that was somewhat promised isn't coming to the Mi 11 Ultra. At least so far we haven't received that update. That update would allow the camera to perform much better, at least from what I've seen so far. Especially in low light, where I feel like the Mi 11 Ultra is a little bit weak compared to some other devices out there. Especially when I compared it to the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, that isn't the greatest out there to begin with in low light or daytime shots. It does lack a little bit performance when it comes to that low light situations. Don't get me wrong, in daytime performance, this one beats the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra easily. Especially the periscope itself. Well, yes, with the Samsung you can zoom in more. The resolution on the periscope is higher on the Mi 11 Ultra compared to the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. Overall, the camera performance as stated in daytime is really solid. I like how natural it is and I like how it gets to a situation where I can edit if need be. Either way, I think in camera performance it does really well. In day-to-day performance, again here, it does really well. It comes with that Snapdragon 888 inside. It comes with a 120Hz AMOLED display that actually is really solid. Yes, I'm not the biggest fan of how they done the display when it comes to the design of it. But apart from that, it is really solid. And not to mention, with of course the rear display on this as well, when it comes to stills you can easily use it. But here again, it needs that update to make that hardware fully utilized, because video recording is impossible on that small display, so you cannot properly frame yourself. I think the Mi 11 Ultra is one of those phones that has the most potential out there. Sadly, however, it is somewhat forgotten. And I'm not alone in this. As I said, TechTablets is also joining into this video because he has some opinions about the Mi 11 Ultra as well. So let's check out his opinion about the Mi 11 Ultra together.
So the 11 Ultra is one of my favorite flagships. I see a lot of phones that pass through my hands that I review. This one I've hung on to. Outstanding performance, very good OLED screen, even though yes, it does have a bit of curvature to it. The UI runs at 120 frames per second. Everything is blazing fast. Everything loads up. App launch times, constant great performance, and probably the best that I have seen out of Xiaomi. That amazing set of cameras. The GN2 we have as our main 50 megapixel camera, really good, and then 5 times optical zoom performance thanks to a very large 48 megapixel. A lot of manufacturers only use say 8 megapixels. Still, there is a lot of untapped potential here out of this set of cameras, and we're supposed to get a big camera update from Xiaomi that we still have not seen. I can't help but get that feeling that the 11 Ultra global users have been abandoned. Where is the big camera update? Where is the feature that they're going to enable to allow us to also shoot video and use that rare tiny little OLED screen to be able to frame ourselves correctly? It's never come. Are we going to get more updates out of them for this model? Or have they simply just abandoned us? I hope not.
So at the end, as I said, the Mi 11 Ultra is a phone with a lot of potential. Me and TechTablets often talk about it and talk about the potential of this phone, wanting that update to see what this phone can truly do. The hardware is sublime on this phone, and I think it needs that update to just push that a little bit further. Either way, let me know what you think about the Mi 11 Ultra and of course this phone in general, because I'm curious to see what you think about the Mi 11 Ultra, because for me it is quite a stellar package, especially for someone who cares a lot about the camera. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, that's good. Anyway, if you did, don't forget to of course subscribe to my channel, don't forget to leave a like and of course comment below. It really does help out when you engage on a video. YouTube just likes that for some reason. And of course, as I said, don't forget to subscribe to TechTablets as well. He's an amazing content creator and he deserves a lot of credit for the videos he puts out there. Either way, have a good one and talk to you guys in the next.